I spent $8,795 on this game, Whiteout Survival, and today is day 69. I'm trying to play as an efficient whale. And what that means is I am spending, but I'm trying to spend in ways that are smart, and I'm doing it with the help of the community. So if you want to join along that journey and give me a hand, you can drop some comments. I'll try to pay attention to the ones I can. I do get a lot of comments from a lot of people, but come along on the journey with me. Follow my progress, my spending, my power. Let's see if I can stay on budget. I basically got a budget of spending a grand total of $16,000 through 2026. That number has changed twice so far. I started at 14, then I went to 15, and now I'm at 16, mainly because of the Chinese New Year event, which I hear is supposed to be a really high value event. So I kind of thought it would be worth it to put just a little bit more in then. I'm really close to VIP 12. I'm halfway there. Here's where I'm at for VIP right now. That's kind of halfway there because between the rest of the spend for Chinese New Year and the gems, I'll definitely be at VIP 12 soon. So that's where the account stands. Move my head out of the way, you can see what my power is for now. And that's, growing a little bit every day. I'm trying not to spam troops or anything. And we are getting into SVS prep mode. So let me show you where I'm at for SVS prep mode. We have the Hall of Chiefs event going on right now. I'm going to buy the events that are around this, but I'm not going to actually use them for Hall of Chiefs. This pains me. It hurts because today is the Power Boost Day, which I can use Essence Stones and widgets, which I've been wanting to use. And then we have another day coming where it's Chief Gear, which I really want to use. And then we have another Shards Day. This I don't really care about so much, but the Chief Gear and the widgets is something I really have been wanting to use, and I'm not going to do it because I'm waiting for SVS prep. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into those events and I'm going to see they have some events that are for that. So I already bought the armament chest the other day and at the $5. I spent a little bit on these at the $5 mark. But here's the Chief Gear Enhancement Special. So I do need some more design plans, and this is a good way to get them. The $5 is an easy justification because that's the most efficient VIP spend. I'm actually going to buy up to the $20 mark today for the Chief Gear because it's not the best value in the world, but I'm going to need this for SVS prep, and I just want to make sure that I don't run out of design plans. So, and that's just like everything in the game, that's the fastest way to get them. The Hall of Chiefs pack. Now, I contemplating getting this, but it's just basically for some speed ups. I don't really need that. And the Rise of the City, same thing. I contemplated getting this. I just got it at the $5 mark, so that's good enough. The gear I also got at the $5 mark, and the rest of these. So the Icy Traveler as well. This does have some speed ups in it, but with all that I just spent on the Chief Gear, I'm gonna choose to kind of not get this one. I'm gonna continue to get the daily deals for now. It's a good VIP spend and good value for the shards, I feel like. So gonna grab that, and then ultra value monthly card, of course. Now I almost forgot. Normally I try really hard to avoid the regular shop. But there is at least one thing I'm going to buy in here today. And that is, actually the charm guides, I feel like you can never have too many of those as well. But I know I've heard it comes in waves. So, and I'm not going to worry about this because I just picked up a bunch of design plans. And I didn't look at the relative cost, but I just assumed the other one was a better deal because it usually is. But what I almost forgot is to make sure that I picked up my weekly $5 mithril. So I'm going to do that as well. That's just once a week I can grab one mithril for $5, and I think that's worth doing. There is something else I've been contemplating now. The accessory construction contracts. It's basically, if I did my math correctly, it takes 20 of these and you get 2 each time you buy it. So that's basically, I need to buy this 10 times. So for $50, that's how much it takes to upgrade the Starry Lighthouse and the Harbor of Hope. And I just got the Harbor of Hope as part of the romance event, which I'll show you shortly and we'll talk about. But, this is, for the $5 VIP spend aspect, and I do want to upgrade those. At some point, I'm going to do that. I don't think now is the right time. Oh, man. But it is only $5, but I'm just spending too much today on other things. So I'm going to skip that for now. But I did want to just make sure that I at least got the mithril. And I have been hearing people telling me to buy the mystery badge pack. I don't know if that value is there, but especially for the widgets, somebody recommended this. And if you look, where is it? In the mystery shop, I mean, you know, it's roughly equivalent. You know, maybe I can get them on sale is the thing. Sometimes you get these on sale at a better price, but all right. So that is maybe a way to get the widgets a little bit cheaper if I can manage to get them on sale. But my luck has not been that great. So let's see. That's the basic spending. Let me just clear the red dots. That's the basic spending. So that's that. The events, I already told you what I'm doing with Hall of Chiefs. We got Brother in Arms coming up. It just started today. I'm going to go through the romance event, and then we'll do VIP last. So before we do the romance event, let me just tell you, I am proud that I got Arena of Glory. I got rank 3 today, and like above me was like a 15 mil and an 18 mil player. Below me were like 15 and 13 mil players, and I'm sitting there at 10.1. It's the power of the snipe. I was able to come in last minute and, you know, secure 3rd place. So that's nice. And I've been able to get the Bloom Battle 1st place. I've been, you know, using buffs and the strategies that I showed you on the spreadsheet. I am going to do a video on how to fill out the spreadsheet because somebody asked me, and I know it's intimidating. So I'm just going to, you know, other creators have done it. I'll do my spin on it, and I'm going to keep it vertical video. So maybe that's my unique spin because I am trying to do everything vertical video on this channel. So that's where we stand on the previous day's results. And let's take a look at where we are with the Sunfrost shop. So, you know, I've been playing this Marvelous Fantasia. I don't feel like pressing up, trying to do what some of these folks are doing. They must be spending money. I mean, nobody is that good at this game. It's particularly difficult as the levels go up because there's many depths that you can't see, and that kind of messes you up. So I'm just playing this to clear out the missions every day and, you know, get what rewards I can. And I'm not going crazy over it. It's just kind of a fun side game, and that's that. Now the Petals of Desire. I did clear the daily missions before recording so that I can just claim those. And because we had Bear today, the other thing I did is I got the island decorations early because I wanted to install them and enable them before the event. So and so I did install the Harbor of Hope. I bought that, and I did get the island, the Love Struck building, which is more defense. So that's not really for Bear, but I did it because I was in here. So that's that, but I am still going to buy the shells, and I'm going to do what was suggested because I think that was a great idea. I'm going to continue to buy these up to the $10 mark, and then I'm going to save them for the next event that has silver shells. I mean, I could actually, if I wanted to use these for like design plans, I could do that. Probably the best thing to spend them on would be the charm guides. If I was going to spend them on anything, but I don't really think I need it right now. So I think, and this isn't the better value. Like later the shop you'll get more charm guides for the same price as I understand it. So I'm going to save them right now. That's all I'm going to do is save them. We have one more day of the Silverfrost shop. I'll save them, and that's that. So that's the Silverfrost shop. Now we come to the Bloom Battle that I've been doing every day. Now I do have the buffs enabled. The one buff I don't have enabled today, just because I didn't want to bother him tonight. I don't have the Presidential Ministry of Strategy enabled right now, but I have all the other buffs. These are the big ones anyways. So I will have a lower score tonight, but it won't be, but it shouldn't be substantially lower. And if you saw my video yesterday, essentially what I've done is I used the WOS Nerds Discord. They have a spreadsheet on there. I put in all my data, and I got what is the perfect bearer ratio for me for my account at this point in my evolution of the account. And it turns out to be 11782 for my account. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with those buffs enabled and with my bearer ratio essentially. It turns out for me, if I toggled the Rosarian feature on and off, it didn't really matter substantially. So this is the same for Rosarian is the same as for my bear rally, but it's not necessarily the case. It depends on your heroes. So let's see what type of damage we do tonight. Last night, I had some really good damage, really good points. It's well over 600. I think it was 620 the first time I did this, and then, all right. Pretty good. And then it's actually really good. Must be because of the Harbor of Hope. So I think last night, if I recall, was around 660, 680, something like that. I'd have to check the video. So take a couple whacks at this. I get my points, I get my score. Hopefully I'm able to secure first place again. It's nice to have those island, whatever you call them, shards, I guess. They're to be able to start upgrading some of the mythic pieces, especially the mythic pieces that are hard to get. That's what I did, is I unlocked that Love Struck building. I unlocked the 2026 Echoes of Time. So, you know, as I upgrade those with these shards, here we go. All right. Pretty good damage there, I think. So basically I started working on some of the island pieces as a result of, you know, taking first place in this event. Like every time I take it, I get 10 of those shards, and that's what you need for a building. So that's really nice to be able to do that. On my other server, where I'm a low spend, actually I'm more of a medium spend now because I couldn't resist. And so now I've spent a little bit more money over there than I originally planned. But I can't come nowhere near the top spot over there because I don't have the same setup. Don't have the same account progression over there as I do over here. So there, my original idea was to spend $1,000 in a year, but I just found that I wasn't able to be competitive enough. It wasn't fun. So, you know, especially coming from here. So what I decided to do is I put basically a couple $1,000s into that account, but I'm still going to be, it's going to be much lower spend than over here. All right, these are some pretty good hits. Actually, I like seeing the numbers going up. I wish they'd all be higher. So that's nice. And I'm not going to complain about the gear enhancement XP. That's nice as well. So I'm trying to continue to work on that since that's one of the few things I can do while waiting for SVS prep. All right, give this guy another whack. And again, for those of you who want to see me fill out the spreadsheet, I'm going to go through an account review. I'm going to show you how I did it using my account. I'm going to show you the spreadsheet in a vertical format, so I'll have to like scroll around a little bit, and I'll show you how I filled it out. Hopefully that'll help some of you that are having trouble filling it out. But look at this thing. It's basically like Bear. All right, we get one more. Wait for this return to come back, and we get one more whack at the Rosarian. Let's see what the total damage was tonight. I feel like it's going to be pretty high. I mean, this is without the Ministry of Strategy tonight, so you know, if it's anywhere around like, it's looking like it's going to be about 650, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3 is 150, so going to be 650, 660, and that's without the Ministry of Strategy, so that's pretty good. If I had Ministry of Strategy, it would have been even a little bit better. All right. Oh man, come on. Look at that. The last one got me a crappy RNG. I have the worst luck in this game sometimes when it comes to that. All right, so let's take a look at the final score. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. That's up there. So hopefully that'll stand, and I'll get the ranking rewards. Get those, what are they called? Mythic General Decoration Component. It's basically a mythic island shard, a decoration shard. So good. I'll take that. And then we'll claim that's the last of the mission rewards for the Rosarian as well. And I think we get one more day. Is that right? One more day to give it a whack. So that'll be fun. One more day to collect island shards is really what I want. All right, so that's the romance season. We did the rest of the deals. We did a little spending. Let me show you. I'm not going to do pets because pets aren't super exciting on my account right now. It's basically I'm in SVS prep mode. So I do have a bunch of stuff that I'm waiting to do for SVS prep. I have charms and gears and widgets and essence stone, chief gear and charms, hero gear. I've got it all. I'm basically waiting. So the power I have isn't even the potential that I have, because I have a whole bunch that I'm waiting to do for SVS prep. So that's going to be a little fun, but I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can. We're not even in the SVS prep phase yet. So let's take a look at the VIP. Yeah, and did I get everything? Did I clear everything else out? Take care of that quick. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything before I look at VIP. I don't think I did. Let's clear this out. Fire crystal accumulation is coming okay. Let's see, we'll take care of these. And see if I can more than 4 is good luck. Of course, I told you I get crap luck in this game half the time. Now, I'm tempted to wait till this gets to 100, but it is just, I did a bunch of research, and they don't, from what I understand, this game doesn't have the equivalence of pity rewards, and if they did, they do keep it on a continuous basis. But if I were to open up 100 of these chests, I would expect to get 1 mythic, as I understand, right? Roughly. Oh, not even, well, yeah, I'd have to add those up. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, so if I understand it, like if the math, I haven't done the math on it, but if basically I would expect to get 1 in 100 of some mythic piece. But I've been getting nothing, duds, like all for every time, all week, for weeks in a row. But let's see what happens tonight. Oh, hey, all right. See, I record for you and I get a mythic piece. So nice. Good job. Good deal. Maybe I'll have to do that more often, at least save up to 20. All right, so that's good. And let's just look at VIP quickly. So that's where we're at with VIP. Like I said, I think at this rate of spending, by the time we do Chinese New Year, that's going to be at least, it's going to be really close to $1 million. And then I have the gems. I have 1.9 right now. I'll have even more by then. And we'll just finish that off and get to VIP 12, and then the real fun starts. So at least at the VIP 12, I'll be collecting, the daily bundle there, and then hopefully get in, unlock prestige and get into all those mechanics. And I'm here to share it with you. So if you like this journey, if you want to see how things go, if you want to see how like how I'm able to spend or not, if my spending plan works or not. And if you want to see my account growth, the power growth, me as a player, and some of the events, you're in the right place. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because I do go live every now and then with certain events. And that way you'll see if I post any videos or go live as well. Share this with friends too. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, so I need your help to get just I think I only need 20 more or something like that. So share this with some friends. Tell them about the journey I'm on. Have them come along and give me help, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for your input. This is an interactive dialogue. I'm learning from all the comments that I respond to and all the comments that you give me. And I'm kind of taking it all together, soaking it all in, and then making decisions for myself. So I appreciate every single comment that's dropped on here, as long as it's a constructive comment. Appreciate it very much. That's all I have for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, I'll see you later.